YouTube, welcome to my YouTube channel, Anna Bella, and today I am going to be reviewing The War Between the Land and Sea, Episode 3, The Deep. It is 44 minutes long, and have you noticed that all 5 of these episodes are going to be like 45 minutes long, though I suspect Episode 5 may be an hour because it's the final one. What has been annoying is they've been releasing them back to back, which makes doing reviews quite difficult. Okay, so we're on the Navy ship. We're going to be on that sphere. We're getting the tension as we drop down. It's a 6-person mission made up of a vast variety of crew, featuring male and female and every world ethnicity, which I think is rather good. I am going to say a great shout out to the General, because he's an absolutely epic character. Yes, he does have the David Bowie quote, "We can be heroes." What a wonderful thing to say. Ted, wasn't he a great subversion of expectation and character there? Loved it. Loved it. Salt and Barkley's romance bubbling away. We're going to get to that. But actually, I'm going to talk about Kate and Carl, because they're, spoiler warning, devastating. Oh, Carl, you were so grounded. You were so great. You were so wonderful. Why? Yeah, welcome to Russell T Davies, writing at peak form here, but also a tad predictable. Hate to say it. Of it all, I'm going to give this one a 4.5 because the tension throughout as that little round sphere dropped and dropped and dropped and dropped and dropped and dropped, and then Ted freaking out because, you know, we know why he was freaking out now. We've watched the end, but it was a brilliantly crafted episode. And what I really liked about the General was he was asking questions. He was asking questions to the biologists. So what about this life under the sea? What about this? How do they live? Up until, you know, what happened to them all. Cough, cough. Thank you, Ted, and that world globe that wasn't very friendly. He was asking questions. He wanted to know, how does this work? How does that work? How do you live? Why do you live? And all of these really useful and informative questions. He was the right person to be in unit, because that man never stopped asking questions. He was like asking the biologist, like, what about all these lights? What about this? What about that? I loved that. I thought he was a really, really good character, and actually to lose him on episode 3, oh, what a waste, because we needed him. He was brilliant. Good old General. So, we are left with the cliffhanger, the Salt Barkley saving event, which leads us very nicely onto episode 4, which I'm going to review. I hope you've enjoyed this very, very short and brief review. I could have talked about the music. I could have talked about loads of stuff, but the tension, it was all about tension and subverting your expectations. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this episode review of The Land and Sea, The Deep. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and please do click the notification bell for my next review. Thank you so much, and happy Christmas to you all. Bye.